SSSVEDA day 26. Now, George Mount asked me about improv because I took some improv classes at Second City in Chicago. And what did I get from that? They help me most when I'm in front of people with videos like this, when I'm teaching, when I was on Excel TV. Anytime that I'm in front of people, improv helps. The first thing is that the audience wants you to win. They came, they've invested their time, money, whatever it took to get there, and they aren't interested in necessarily seeing you fall on your face. They do want you to win. They want to have a good experience. They want you to take them somewhere. So knowing that, when we are in front of people, we can kind of relax and realize we have a partner. We don't really have an opponent or a cynic. We have a partner who wants us to win. We're also responsible for their experience. We had to have prepared. We had to be ready to give them something more than the obvious. You don't go for the plumber's butt crack joke all the time. Audiences can see that a mile away. But you don't want to get so clever that you're thinking, and then completely miss the time and you're not paying attention to the audience or the people who are on stage with you because you're thinking, trying to be clever. And that leads to something else. From the very first day at Second City, they said, don't try to be funny. Funny will come. And what I got from that was an authenticity. That if you're trying to force the funny, you're not present with the audience or with the people you're on stage with. You're in your head trying to think about what's funny. And then you run the risk of saying or doing something that doesn't flow with what's going on. You can come off as obnoxious trying to force something that's just not there and not there yet. Maybe the number one thing I got from being at Second City was own your character. And that is still different from not forcing something that's not there. Say when I'm in front of a room teaching or when I'm doing these videos, I have to take on that I am bringing something to you and I'm doing my damnedest to deliver it. Now, I may fail, things may go wrong, things have gone wrong, but I have taken ownership of my role, what I was trying to do. It's a commitment, basically, a commitment which is separate from bullshitting people. You don't want to do that. And one thing about owning characters is if you're supposed to do an accent, well, do the accent as best you can. Commit to doing the accent versus kind of doing the accent and showing your discomfort with it because you feel like it sucks and the audience feels like you're a fraud even though they're a partner in you winning. No. Then they don't feel like a partner. Then they start to feel sorry for the person who's showing all this discomfort. Owning a character has also put me in a certain frame of mind. Because sometimes, say if I don't feel like teaching, I don't feel like being in front of people, but I can't change it. Showtime is in 2 hours. I have got to find that character. A character that I know that I can put on. Before one workshop that I had to teach, I got some really bad news. And I would like to have just sat down, stayed home, watched TV and sulked. But I had to find that character. And I'm so glad that I had that language by the time that that situation happened. Because I could drive to the venue and think about finding that character so that I could deliver for the audience. So yeah, improv was cool. Improv was hard, very hard. It's hard to be present. And the first class, that's just the wildest, open, most ridiculous, and fun. And then I'd say around level 3 is when it really, really gets hard. Level 2, they started to rein in some of the craziness. And then around level 3, that's when we did character work. And that's when things got really difficult and we had to start really paying attention to each other. So anyway, there you go, George Mount. Thanks for asking me about improv. All right, that's SSSVEDA Day 26.